Oh, the light is hitting, the light is hitting. What's up, guys? Mr. Fit to Flourish on my 10K steps. And today I wanted to talk about dying to become the new you. You have to kill the old version of you in order to become the version that you've always wanted to be. And this can be pretty scary. So I wanted to tell you guys a story, be pretty vulnerable here. Tell you guys a story of how I became a new version of me. And then I immediately freaked out. I freaked out so hard. I did not know what was going on. I was like, yo, what is going on right now? And I immediately went back to the old version. I slipped up, went back to the old version of myself because it was what I was familiar with, okay? So the story goes like this. Me and my brother were always talking about, oh, level up, level up. We're always reading this mindset stuff. We're even putting out mindset content, right? To the point where we're practicing this every single day. Unlike most people are scared to put their face online or to even go out and talk in public or talk to people or talk at people on social media. I'm not afraid of any of that, right? It's like the new version of myself. The old me would have been like, oh, I'll never do that, right? But the new version of me is. But the highest version of myself is what I imagine to be someone who is very well known, billions of followers, billions and millions and trillions and kajillions of dollars, riding a new car. And what happened was all of this stuff started aligning super fast because I was convicted that it would happen, but it happened way faster than I was expecting because I was in this state of focus, in this, we call it the space, where we're in, like you're in the zone, right? You're in the zone. So we locked in and I was in the zone, and you know me, I trade options, and literally in like a week and a half trading options, I thought it was a fluke, but it was like every day it was like $5,000, $7,000, $6,000. I was like, whoa, because usually I was used to making like maybe $400 in a day, and then trading options, and then every now and then I would take an L. Every single day for like 10 days straight, I was reading the charts and I was just destroying it. $9,000 in a day, $7,000, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Excuse my language. I was like, what the hell is going on? But it was because, and I look back on it and I was like, every day I was going to the gym. I was eating right. I was tracking my calories. I was meditating. I was in that state of abundance and gratitude. And I was convicted that I was going to get to where I wanted to be. I was convicted. And then it showed up like next day. And I was expecting it to be, oh, this massive process. It's going to take a long time to get to that level. And it didn't. It didn't take long at all. It was literally the next day. I was just making a ton of money. I made like $34,000, $36,000 in like a matter of 10 days. But guess what? As quick as I made it, I got scared. I was like, oh my gosh, like, is this real? Like, oh my gosh, like, what's going on? That's not me. Like, this is all a fluke. And once I started to be convicted that it was all a fluke and it wasn't me and I wasn't capable of that, I went into one of the biggest slumps I've ever been in my life. All right. Literally lost like half, if not, like 66% of that in like 2 days, because I was like, no, this is not me. And I started not looking at the charts and focusing how I usually do. And I like lost it all in like 2 days. Cause I was like, that's not me. That's not me. And I went back to the old me of, okay, I'm losing a lot of the days sometimes. And then I'm making only like $200. And I was like, what happened? What happened? Why did I panic like that? Okay. And it's not just about trading and making money, but it was also like I started to eat bad again. I wasn't tracking my calories. I stopped going to the gym. And it was because I was afraid to kill the old version of myself and become the new version, which is what I desire. I wanted, but I was focused on the outcome and not on the process of like, hey, this is who you have to be. This is who you're gonna have to be for the rest of your life if you really want to have the things that person would have. What do I mean by that? So think about it. The version of you that you are right now doesn't have the million bajillion dollars, doesn't have the big house, the girl, the cars, all that. So you don't have that stuff. And it's because of who you're being, what you're doing. Okay? Right now, you're probably not going to the gym. You're probably not locking in. You're probably not disciplined. You probably just don't have the habits that future version of yourself would have. Okay? You're not being that person. So in order to get to that next level, you're gonna have to do the things that you think they would do. Like what would a millionaire do? They would be talking to other millionaires, billionaires. they would be looking to grow. They would be looking for ways to make a lot of money. Okay, they would be practicing like really good habits, taking care of themselves, learning all the time. But are you doing any of these things? Probably not. And I started to do those things and becoming a different version of myself. And then I got really, when I think back about it, when I think back on it, I realized that I got scared of how quickly I witnessed change in real time. Okay, and it really made me question like reality itself, which is why I put these videos out and I try to help people, because I'm like, dang, I thought that none of this stuff was possible. I made like 36K in like 10 days, and then I had another week I made 20K in a week, and then I got a Corvette. Bought a Corvette because I was trading so good, and I was focused, I was locked in, and I never thought any of this was possible. I was like, if you told me that, oh, like tomorrow you'll be in a Corvette, like I was like, shut up. It's gonna be hard work and it take a long time, but it didn't. Okay, didn't take long at all. Literally the next day. Okay, and some people can manifest things a lot faster. Okay, but it's when you're least expecting it, when you're not attached to that outcome. But you need to be detached from the old version of you. Okay, you need to kill that old version of you. And that means if you're going to the bar all the time, you're getting wasted, you're not controlling your alcohol intake, you're smoking too much weed and sitting on the couch, all this stuff, all the negative stuff, just clean it up. Okay, it's not always so much about, hey, what can I do? But sometimes it's about, hey, what can I cut out? Okay, cut off the fat. If you want to see abs, what do? You cut off the fat. So cut off the fat in your life so that we can see that beautiful six pack. Okay, this six pack that we call your life, your beautiful life, and how your life should be. Okay, so that's what this video is about today. I want to keep it short. I don't want to be a yapper. I know I'm a yapper sometimes, but really just, hey man, lock in. Cut out all the negative stuff that you're doing to kill the old you. Just cut out the negative stuff, because you know what's holding you back. You know what's holding you back. So cut that stuff out. You don't necessarily have to start doing a ton of stuff right now, because you'll get that fatigue of trying to overdo things. I forgot what it's called, but you'll get fatigued. Okay, you'll get fatigued too quick trying to do too much. Just cut out what you know is holding you back, and then focus on what makes you happy in the present moment. And then you'll see your life unfold in such a way that you are extremely successful. I'm telling you, focus on what makes you happy. Focus on habits and things that you think are positive that make you happy, and cut out everything else. And watch that new version of yourself appear a lot quicker than you think. And that's what happened to me. Okay, like literally got everything I ever wanted. All these people started to hit me up out of nowhere. Like opportunities started to align. Cars, I got watches, all this stuff. Material things, but it's not that I wanted them. It's that they were attracted to who I was becoming. So become the best version of yourself by cutting out all the extra fat, killing that old version of yourself, killing those old habits, and embracing the new you.